Well, somebody did, and they said, I'll get the owner. I kind of felt like they weren't going to initially. But the route we take when people don't answer the door is we can take the ticket we were going to give you, and we can call the property management, and we can
It's kind of smart, though.
We can issue the ticket to them.
Honestly, between us, that's kind of smart.
What is?
Like, you have to do your job.
Yeah.
You have to find out how many people are in here.
You can't give me the right to be a human being. I'm wrong with that right. Now, you can keep me from having that if you've got all the policemen and all the jobs on your side.
Thanks for joining me for another video of body cam footage from Pullman, Washington, home of the Washington State University Cougars and the only police force in the entire state of Washington that is ticketing citizens for violating King Inslee's mandates restricting people's ability to live life. It's a university town, and the town needs the students in order to thrive. In this video, Nathan, another student, is so far my favorite of all the released body cams of these proclamation citations. Nathan applies his logic and addresses a few of his concerns with the policy enforcers of the corporation. I'm not going to say much up front in this video as it's the same old story. Policy enforcers following orders and enforcing policies of the corporation that bribes them to remove the freedoms of others who haven't done anything to hurt anyone else, damage or steal anyone else's property, or defraud anyone else. Notice how the messaging to the student seems to be, you can still party, just don't get caught. Now, I thought the chief said this wasn't the messaging his policy enforcers were giving to mandate violators. Now, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you're receiving notifications so you can see my follow-up to the disinformation campaign of the top Pullman corporate policy enforcer, Chief Jenkins. Please also make sure to upvote, reblog, and share this video however you want to get the word out. And leave me a comment with your thoughts.
Maybe nobody's home. Don't open it.
Hold on, let me get the owner.
Please. Back door. So sneaky. There goes all our proof that there was more than 3 people here. Hey. Who lives here? Do you live here?
Do I? Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get some ID from you?
Yeah.
So, here's kind of the deal, right?
Yeah.
There's way too many people in your house.
There's quite a bit. Well, yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest here. I'd be surprised if it wasn't 50 people. So, the whole...
Should we kick them out?
Personally, I don't care what you do with the people.
I know you guys don't, but it's a rule. You guys have to follow it.
Never question social norms.
Well, here's the deal, okay? So, the direction that we were given by the powers that be are to enforce the governor's order.
You have to do your job.
Never be critical of the people that are on your side.
So, the route we chose, instead of going the criminal route, 'cause it's actually a misdemeanor to violate the governor's order, is we're going the civil infraction route.
What's that?
So, you're going to be receiving a ticket. This $250 infraction.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Because it's just ridiculous, honestly. There's way too many people packed in there. Are you familiar with what the pandemic rates are at right now?
Yeah, I know.
There's 59 today. It's been approximately between 40 and 60 a day over the last week. Okay? It's becoming a little ridiculous. Like, if people want to get together and party outside out of mind, it's kind of where something we're going. But this is well beyond that, right? So, I try to sit here and lecture you.
I know, because at the end of the day, you guys don't really care either. You just have to follow your rules. I mean, you guys care about like the race and everything, but
this one
at the end of the day, you're like, it's not too bad, but you just gotta follow your rules.
Follow along with trends.
So,
we'll do it. Yeah, we'll take the ticket. Sorry about that. Are you guys busy tonight?
It's been steady for sure over the last couple of weeks, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do here.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you guys go to school here?
I did not.
Yeah, there's nothing to do besides party. So have fun tonight.
What's a good phone number for you, Nathan?
509-851-8548.
8548.
Yeah. Yeah, there's literally nothing to do. Like,
so just so you know,
This
like
entire
pass along
city.
to your friends,
yeah.
because I can hear pretty well inside. It's never a good.
I'll be honest, there's more than 10 people.
I know.
Oh,
there is. I know there is. So what I'll leave you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, okay? Ultimately, it's never a good idea not to answer the door, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Did no one answer it?
Okay, don't get smart with me.
Well, somebody did, and they said I'll get the owner. I kind of felt like they weren't going to initially, but the route we take when people don't answer the door is we can take the ticket we were going to give you, and we can call the property management, and we can issue
kind of smart though.
We can issue the ticket to them.
Honestly, between us, that's kind of smart.
What is?
Like, you have to do your job.
Yeah.
You have to find out how many people are in here, right?
Well, we gotta make sure if we're going to issue a ticket that it finds the right place. So what we do is we issue to the property management.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can cite them with the ticket, and then guess what happens?
They charge you by 3?
They evict you.
Are you serious?
Well, think about it. If you got a bunch of tickets and somebody's charging
over
you,
this?
No, listen.
Over COVID?
No, just in
Because I
general.
know
I'm talking about noise complaints, all that kind of stuff. Because people do this and try and play that game where they're like, if you don't answer, nothing will happen. But that's not true. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not talking about tonight. I'm just talking about hypothetically, if somebody doesn't answer the door. We try and exhaust every means to find out who's in here. We've contacted before, but if we're not able to find that, we can go down the road. And property management really hates it.
If you do that, please, I'll give you my personal cell phone. Please call me before you do that.
I'm not going to do that. You came out. You've been cool with me. I do have to issue the ticket, okay? So if you and your roommates want to end up like splitting up the fine or whatever you want to do, I'll explain the ticket to you when I bring it back down. You can test it.
How much is it?
$250. Here's the deal though, Nathan. If we got to come back tonight, everyone after that's $350. So if we come back 3 times after this, each time is $350. So
we should probably leave.
I'll leave that up
to
to you.
The question is, you guys are police. You got to do your job.
Humans have survived for centuries by following orders.
Because otherwise, people are like, "Fuck you!" Like, fuck you! Like, why are you giving me a ticket? I understand this, but the thing is, like, where's everyone gonna go?
Home.
Well, they can go to small groups. They can't go to big groups.
Okay, that makes sense.
You
so you guys won't get tickets to big groups. Smaller groups are fine. Because I want to see everyone on Greek Row, as you guys know, is already they've already had COVID.
Yep, a bunch of them. So I'll tell you what the proclamation says, and then I'll tell you some tidbits of advice, like kind of how we're viewing things.
Yeah.
So no more than 10 people. It should be household members. Mask and social distancing.
Are you guys flexible on that?
So
I know.
Once again, listen. No more than 10. Mask and social distancing.
Yeah.
Okay. The exception to that is outdoor recreation, still below 10. Okay. The emphasis we're taking, because we already went the education route where we're giving people warnings and it hasn't taken any kind of hold, and it's to be expected.
Right.
However, we are saying out of sight, out of mind, right?
What do you mean?
Well, ultimately, you guys are in the house, but there's too many people. So I can hear down the block, honestly.
Are you serious?
In my vehicle, yes.
There's nothing to do here.
I get that, but exercising good judgment. Exercising good judgment.
I feel like you guys are pretty chill overall, like because you guys aren't like last police I meet last year. they're very rude, right? You guys are pretty chill. That's why I know you don't really care that much.
Well, we
You
were
just have to do your job.
Follow orders.
We were college kids,
I
we
guess.
get it. And I understand there may not be much to do, but my suggestion is,
You guys want
like,
to come party?
no,
Let's go outside. You guys want a beer?
no,
I know you guys do. I know you want a beer. You want a beer?
not on duty. So, hey Nathan, either you can stay out here, or I can knock on the door again and contact you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Can I give you my number? Can you call me before?
Well, I gotta get your ticket. You're getting a ticket. I told you.
I know. Just
So
do it.
either
Just get it over
you
with.
can hang out here. I gotta go to my car and print it out. So
How long will it take? Can I come with you?
like 10 minutes. Yeah, if you want
Can I
to.
take it then?
Sure.
Then?
Nope, I'm good.
Watch your step. We got somebody dropped
Shot
their
glass.
shot glass.
Oh, that's from last night.
Go Cougs glass.
Honestly, dude, Pullman has been so boring lately.
Well, they're kind of doing that on purpose. They were asking the students not to come
Honestly,
back.
if you think
Trust your community leaders.
about it, like, no matter what your
Yeah.
politics are, it's like everyone gets it and they're done with it. It's the flu. Don't you agree? Like everyone in here has had it.
Yeah,
They're done with it.
you gotta tell that to the governor. He makes the rules.
You guys agree though?
What are the majority of your friends saying on social media? That's the right answer.
I'm not
We
going
can't have
there.
opinions while we're working.
Yeah.
Why would you even think for yourself?
444 name.
Think you're calling for once?
Classic
Yep.
young,
You guys got
young
a bad
Ocean
break on
Union
that.
North.
It sucks, like this whole entire situation. Like whether you give me a ticket or not, I'm gonna get it. But it just sucks, like this whole COVID shit.
Nathan, you want to go around to the other side and you can chat with Officer Gordon for a second and I'll work on this.
And the other thing, just to let you know, because Officer Willis mentioned that it could have gone criminal, but we don't do that. The other thing that we could do, just for everyone else, if you're talking to your friends,
Right.
that probably the next step is we could issue every single person who was in there the same ticket.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's violating the governor's order. You know what I'm saying? So we're not doing that. I mean,
Please
we're
don't.
we're just doing the one. But hopefully, I mean, one of the problems we got is if we don't get these parties stopped, that's what they're gonna, then next time they told us 3 weeks ago, just
Copy
come out
issue.
and warn everybody. I'm like, okay, well, we'll warn everybody.
Right.
Now they're like, okay, they're not listening to your warnings. Go give them one ticket. So now we're giving one ticket. 3 weeks from now, what are we going to be doing?
What we're seeing happen now is hosts are collecting a cover charge to pay for the fines. So what we're doing now, our city attorney is working on amending our ordinance that will allow us to also issue an infraction to the party goers that are engaged in the activity that causes the violations.
Make sure to never be wrong.
And if we can't get it, can't get a handle on things, so.
Nathan, I'll tell you this too.
That's inside of the police car.
I'll tell you this too. No. I'll tell you this too.
I want to see what's inside of it.
It's not like noise complaints, right? Because we give a lot of warnings for noise complaints and stuff like that. Ultimately, this doesn't expire, man. So here's the deal. Like, you personally can't be getting in trouble anymore to do with this, okay?
Me personally?
Yeah, like,
I'm the craziest kid you've ever met.
no, with the pandemic thing.
What's your name again?
I'm Officer Willis.
Officer Willis.
Officer Gordon.
Mr. Young. Yeah, this is the first night we've had anything. Because we're on all my roommates. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really care because like everyone here has had COVID before. But like, I'm not gonna lie, everything is on that side of the Greek Road. Like everything's on like the other side.
Yeah. What we do is complaint driven. We don't, generally speaking,
Yeah,
we're not driving around.
self-initiating this stuff. We're not driving around looking for it.
Yeah.
This is stuff where people are calling it in,
Right.
and we have a duty to go investigate it.
Sorry, guys.
And there's a big public outcry because ultimately, like, I know you guys don't see the long picture because you're in college,
Mob mentality has never gone anything wrong.
Right.
but this is potentially going to either shut down a lot of the businesses here in Pullman if we move back phase,
Right.
or not allow people's kids to go to school.
Right.
So people are looking at it like that. You guys are looking from an opposite perspective, which I
Right,
understand
right,
as
right.
well. And we're stuck in the middle of that.
Everything is black and white.
So we have people tugging on us from both
Sorry,
directions.
Hey, this is what we do. It's no problem.
Can you say that again?
This is what we do. It's no problem.
We appreciate you being cool with us, but
If we're ever pissing you off, just let me know.
I take the emotion out of it. I don't get pissed about it. It is what it is kind of thing.
You guys are young. You guys don't understand.
Well, Officer Gordon appreciates you saying that.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, there's some cops that are like 60, 70. Don't understand. Unless they've gone here. You guys go here?
Nah.
I'm from Spokane, where it's the greasiest place ever.
Yeah, it's an easy ride home.
Did you sell my license?
I do. I'll give it back to you here in a sec.
God, I gotta take a piss.
This won't take long.
Are you guys busy tonight?
It's steady for sure. It's been steady, yeah.
We got a double shift working right now, so it
How late is that?
goes till midnight. I mean, it goes till 2.
Oh,
The
really?
double shift. They overlap, so
Really?
the evening shift overlaps with the graveyard shift.
Do you guys get more like reports of like house parties or misdemeanors?
It just depends, honestly. Just depends on kind
I mean,
of.
some nights everyone wants to fight, and it seems like that's what everyone's doing. Other nights it's just
Well,
noise
I've seen the
complaints.
fights. I've seen everything that goes on here.
Yep. So, well, it'll be interesting to see now with Stubblefield's closed what that does. Whether that
that's gonna
moves
be
parties inside out or don't know what that's going to do. Of course, hurts.
Honestly, this place is pretty. They don't really do anything. It's like all girls on the street. They don't really do anything.
It's not a bad thing to live amongst all girls.
Yeah, I guess
Most likes equals most right.
it's not a lot of. Yeah, I guess not a lot of noise. You guys want me to go grab Matt?
Nah, we only need to talk to one resident.
He's just about done anyway. Let me just explain this to you. You know, light.
All right, Nathan. So this is a civil penalty, right? It's an infraction. It'd be the equivalent of getting like a speeding ticket or failure to wear a seatbelt or something like that. So it does carry a $250 civil penalty with it. Your information's up top here, address, all that good stuff.
Right.
My name and badge number's right here.
Where do we pay this to?
I'll tell you right now. So read and become familiar with these 3 statements, okay? One of them is you can pay it online or through the mail. Okay, you can go to mitigation or you can contest it. Whatever you do, try and do it to approximately 2 weeks or so, so they don't try and yeah, I mean that would work too. But I would definitely Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Tomorrow they're gonna be closed. There's a phone number right down here, and there's also a website for you if you have any more additional questions or information. You want some clarity on the ticket, okay? This is where you can show up. This is the address right downtown next to the police department. Okay, you got any questions about this?
Pretty straightforward. It's
All
a
right.
speeding ticket?
Yeah, it's the general equivalent of that. This is a Pullman city code, so it's a little different because a speeding ticket would be through the state. This is actually through the city.
Okay.
So it's a Pullman city code violation. We're trying to go with this as opposed to, like you said, the criminal equivalent would like a misdemeanor may end up following you around. We're not trying to go that route. Any questions about it?
Pretty straightforward.
All right, appreciate you being cool, man. Just try and pass the word
Sorry
along.
about that.
Just keep it.
Honestly,
Keep it a little more
between us,
low-key.
next time, could you guys, like, if there's a party over there, let's say I'm there, honestly, like, I can't say text me because you guys will be pissed. I can't really say that.
The problem is we're not the only ones working. There's 28 other cops working, so you got to take some chances.
That's all right. Just pass the word along. Like I said, out of sight, out of mind. When it gets this big and the sound carries and you have the music on top of it, and then people are trying to talk over the music. You got people spilling outside, drinking, smoking, and joking, doing all that kind of stuff. It's drawing attention to you guys. So if you can avoid some of that stuff, be out of sight, out of mind.
If somebody thinks different than you, don't let them into your life.
You're less likely to get somebody calling and complaining on you, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
And definitely pass it along. Like, you know, we're not the party police. We're not here to shut down parties,
Right.
but we also want to make sure that we can try and slow the spread a little bit. I know that everybody's had it, but yet the numbers that we're getting released from the hospital,
Right.
they're still at least equal to what they were or rising. So,
Right.
you know,
You guys gotta do your job.
yep, it is what it is, man.
I have to do my job. I'm a college student, gotta pay for college, I gotta do my job.
I love the Federal Reserve.
Facts.
You know, I'm just, nice meeting you guys.
All right, have a good one. Have a good one,
Shake
man.
hands.
Nah, I'm already bathing in hand sanitizer.
Good luck
after
tonight.
the call. Thanks. Have a good one, man.
Have a good one. Sorry about that, guys.
It's all right.
No problem.
Thanks for supporting my channel and work. Links to all the platforms you can find questionable authority on are in the description below. And there's lots of ways to help me grow and dedicate more time to this channel. Of course, links to PayPal, Dash, Bitcoin, and others are listed. But you don't have to part with your capital to support me. There are ways like downloading the privacy-minded Brave browser using my link below and using it for 30 days, or sign up for a new Hive or Steam account and earn cryptocurrency for yourself for doing what you already do on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and at the same time, I'll earn crypto for your upvotes and comments.